do the weekly Tarotscope for the first week. Oh, sorry, I can talk. For the first week of March. I'm just going to pull the zodiac sign at random. So we are doing Leo. All right, Leo, this is your weekly reading for the first week of March, or the week whenever you're seeing this, because I know it's like the 4th at this point. So sorry for being so behind. Yeah. So let's get some oracle cards for you. See what messages and guidance you need to hear this week. And then we'll get into your tarot. Aw, I love this. All right, you have music as your overall energy for the week. So this, this kind of indicates a very peaceful energy, a very go with the flow energy. Pay attention to the random songs that you hear throughout the week. There might be messages in that for you. But it's a definite message to really just kind of relax, go with the flow, take a break from things. Surround yourself with things that are going to kind of give you that very uplifting energy. You do have blessings here, which means that you are stepping into a very abundant time in your life. You also have clouds and you have the lake still in this card. So even though things might seem very uncertain right now, you do have blessings coming, because blessings always come after the rain, right? It's really a message to kind of just get yourself into the place of allowing things to come, and I know we hate that, because I know that a lot of times when you're when you're not doing anything, you feel like you're doing something wrong. We tend to feel a lot of guilt when we're not taking any action, but that's when you can allow inspiration to come to you. That's when you can get yourself in that good feeling energy. So it really is important to just kind of take a break this week. Also, I want to point out with this card, the meaning of this card is that you can kind of create what you're wanting to manifest moving forward simply by shifting your thoughts, shifting your perception. Because this is a message that kind of like, it's not set in stone right now. It's not like a do or die moment. Like, you can kind of start focusing on how you want things to be moving forward, what you want to manifest moving forward. And so it's important to kind of take a step back for a minute and start like asking yourself, like, what is it do you want moving forward? Are you focusing on what you want moving forward, or are you kind of just surrounded by so much like heaviness that it's hard for you to put that focus in on it? You know what I mean? So listen to some good music this week and relax. It'll be worth it, I promise. All right, yeah. So let's pull some cards and see what your energy is coming into the week. What is your energy starting the week off? You have the Page of Cups, the Six of Cups. I like that. You're feeling like very nostalgic about the past. You might be connecting with somebody new or reconnecting from somebody, or no, with somebody from your past, sorry. And you're just like really kind of in those happy, good feelings about it. And you have the Emperor. But it's like with the Emperor, like you're not letting yourself get carried away with it either. It's like you're feeling all these like feel good types of energy, but you might be feeling restricted in expressing it, um, or feeling like you have to be very practical, or it could be in a relationship that you're dealing with, like you're wanting to kind of like enjoy the connection with this other person, but the other person is like very, very guarded. um, you could be the more lovey-dovey person in the relationship, and they could be the more practical one. um, Give me one more on this emperor. The Hierophant, yeah, yeah. It's like all of this new desire, this new idea, these new kind of happy emotions, but then at the same time, like this very traditional type of energy, this very restrictive type of energy. So this could be just you in general within your energy, like really wanting this happiness and this peace, but at the same time feeling very restricted and feeling like you're supposed to be very responsible. Um, Again, it could be a connection that you're in. It could be that one person in the connection is the more um, grounded, more practical one, while the other one is more just kind of happy go lucky. So let's see. Um, what else do you need to know about your energy coming into the week? You could even have somebody wanting to approach you, but they're very intimidated by you right now, or vice versa. You have the Judgment card. Oh, I like that. So this does indicate somebody wanting a reconciliation, or this does indicating the desire um, to reconnect in a connection, or the desire even to know where you stand in a connection. All right, so what's coming towards you this week? Okay, this is a lot of it's like a lot of sexual tension type of energy, if we're being honest. Um, the Devil card and the Ace of Wands, like this is a really strong desire for something, right? It's this desire to take action. But it's very controlled at the same time. Again, it's like this is something that you're battling with, this very controlled type of energy versus um you know following your heart, like being able to like expand, you know what I mean? And so again, it could be that that's the relationship that you're in right now, that one person in the relationship feels very restricted and feels very limited, um or is just like being way too practical, way too, not opening up as far as emotions go. And the other person is really wanting to kind of expand on the more emotional side of this connection, or, move forward in that sense. And so you might feel that you and this person are on two different pages. And if you even look at this card, it's like, I don't know, I'm sorry, the lighting is so bad. The one person is just kind of like looking down at the plans, while the other person is like, come on, let's go, let's go. You know what I mean? I'm a dork. um, but that's the energy that you're dealing with. Either you're kind of trying to find the balance within that energy in yourself, in your mindset, or that's what you're dealing with in your love life, in your relationship, or even your connections with other people. Um, Tell me more about this devil energy. The Five of Swords, yeah. And the Ten of Swords. Um, like this is somebody kind of battling their ego in some sense. Like somebody who's very protective of themselves, somebody who's not wanting to get hurt, somebody who's not wanting to get betrayed. Like somebody really is kind of battling their ego. Um, Oh, that's kind of like that music harmony card. Like, and so again, this could be you just trying to shift that focus altogether. Um, or it could be the person that you're dealing with. So, what else do you need to know about what's coming towards you this week? The Four of Wands, aw. The King of Cups. The Ace of Swords and the High Priestess. Ah, I like this. Um, I do want to say music keeps coming up. So music is very important for you this week, whether you're getting some kind of messages through music, whether that's how you and your person communicate even. But you do have this Four of Wands and you have this King of Cups. That is that beautiful emotional connection. You have the High Priestess and the Queen of Swords. So I do, and the Moon underneath. So I do feel there's some kind of struggle in expressing with somebody even kind of standing in their truth, somebody allowing themselves to be vulnerable even. There's something that somebody is struggling with communicating. There's some kind of truth that somebody's just struggling opening up and being vulnerable, and that's clearly whoever this very traditional type of energy is. But with the Eight of Pentacles and the Ace of Swords, this is somebody who is working very diligently in seeing the truth and communicating the truth and um, in having some more authenticity. So if this is a relationship that you're dealing with, um, I feel like in general you're wanting a new start in this. And you yourself might be struggling with how restrictive how restrictive this relationship has felt, or um, the person you're connecting to doesn't really express their emotions, or they're very practical. I think overall you're both just kind of in two different energies um, moving forward, but that doesn't mean that you have to adjust what you want. You know what I mean? I just feel like it's more of just kind of allowing yourself to kind of take a step back and just start shifting your perception into what you want, because in all honesty, this is a beautiful energy to have in a relationship, to manifest from, being in that just very peaceful type of nostalgic type of energy. I do feel that this person that you're connecting to is more practical. They are more focused on kind of the physical aspects of their world, and they are kind of going through like some kind of ego battle within themselves, but this is something that they're working towards. um, Somebody who has, and I don't mean this to sound weird, because I know that there are people who have like negative ego energies, that are egotistical, that are narcissistic, but I don't feel that that's what this person is. I feel like they're just very, very, very practical. They're very worried about what they have to offer, um, their finances, their stability. They're very focused on planning things through, and so that comes across as this very cold energy. Um, but somebody who has that much of a dedicated energy is also a very loyal person at the same time, and somebody who really is just wanting to do the right thing. And so I think it's important to keep that in mind with that person. Um, Again, for some of you, I feel like this is just you trying to find that balance within your own energy. And I do think that just putting in that consistent effort, not being so hard on yourself, like I think that things are flowing together exactly how they need to be. And I know we don't always have a lot of patience, but what are the final messages that you need to hear? I have the walking away. Connections, door to spirit. Okay, I love this. Okay, so Yeah, overall, like in this connection, there is a lot of uncertainty that, it does feel like there's a fork in the road, that things are not moving forward. But there is a lot of healing going on right now. The love is still there in this connection. Again, one person is in more of this spiritual type of energy, the more emotional side, and the other person is more focused on getting grounded, and there's nothing wrong with that. You can continue to stay in your very happy bubble. You know what I mean? It's coming together, and you just kind of have to surrender to the process. Don't you love hearing that? All right. I love you guys. Have a good week. Bye bye.